Welcome to day 9 of 1,350 days. It's a Monday, which means I'm checking my Amazon results, sales figures, and amazing news, I have 2 sales. So 2 sales isn't really a whole lot, and this puts me up to 1,084. Now, obviously, as I've stated many times, the goal is to sell 1 million books in 1,350 days. So 2 sales really isn't going to make a dent in that at all. However, I do feel quite good because as you will see on the day 2 video, I've been going through a drought for quite a while. So to make these sales feels good, feels like I can build a little bit of momentum here. We'll take a look at the sales page right now. So here you go. You can see that I made the sale actually last Monday, 2 sales last Monday. I don't know if that was in a response to the video I put up, if you guys saw the video on day 2 and some of you took sympathy on me and then bought a couple of copies of my book. If you did, please let me know, tell me in the comment section below. I love to hear from my readers. I really do appreciate every single sale. So always feel free, if you've read the book, to comment below, let me know what you think, etc. It is much appreciated. And making these two sales reminds me of something, actually. When I first started making sales, I first published the book back in 2012, and even to get 1 sale was a cause for a major celebration. I can remember just feeling delighted just at 1 or 2 sales. It would, utterly make my day, perhaps even my week, especially when you've worked away at so many years creating something and you put your heart into doing it. To know that people have bought it or are curious enough to buy it and want to find out more, it really is a huge reward. And then to think that they might actually enjoy the book, it might resonate with them, that very few things beat that. However, fast forward 7 years later, where I have made a lot more sales, and you don't quite get the same buzz. It still feels good. Those 2 sales, as I said, feel good because it feels like I'm coming out of a drought. But it also you can't capture the same high. I then continue with my day and it doesn't really stay in my mind a whole lot. And that's because something called hedonic adaptation. It's a psychological term basically stating that we tend to get used to any circumstances, whether good or bad, that we're put into. So we're always sort of returning to a normalized level. Now, I try and view this hedonic adaptation phenomenon as a positive, basically. It's what drives me forward. It's what drives you forward as well. So once you get used to reaching a certain level and you're okay with that, well, you're going to need bigger and bigger things to make you feel that sense of elation, to give you that sense of satisfaction. So for me, that's a good thing. It's what's driving me on to bigger things. And really, I shouldn't be aiming for 2 sales in a week. If I'm going to make 1 million sales by the 18th of March 2023, I need to calculate it actually, but I need to be making thousands of sales a week. So something big has got to change. I've got to come up with some strategy. I'm actually going to discuss strategy with you guys in later videos and let you know what my current strategy is, what I need to implement, and maybe come up with a few new ideas. Because even with my very optimistic plan that I already have, that won't bring me enough sales figures. So I've got to rack my brain. I've got to come up with something. I was listening to a Tony Robbins CD this morning, actually, which was talking about the quality of the questions you ask supplies you with the answers you need. So I need to ask some better questions. How do I make 1,000 sales a week? That's the question. You need to make more than that. I've just done a quick maths in my head. Anyway, so we've done the figures for today. We're up on 2. We are rolling. We are moving with 1,350 days. We have our first sales figures. So I will see you guys in the next video.